All right, since Jen is the professional here, we're gonna let her show this off.
So we're all excited. We spent the $600+. Yes, I know it's $599.99, but with tax, and now it's $135 a month for internet. The home one is $99, but they may be going up on that one too. But we've been wanting to give this a try. Thankfully, we were in an area that sent it out immediately. We didn't think we'd get this till next year. So we're like, all right, we've been wanting to do more traveling anyway. For those that will see some of our travel videos going up soon, I hope I can get those edited as fast as possible. But really what we're here today for is the Starlink. This is the RV satellite system. So here's the front of it, as you can see. Side, nothing too ecstatic there. Oh, that's our shipping information. Hopefully you can really get a good solid look on it. And then as you can see on the bottom, it's just all gray. So then all I've done is I took the scissors to save a little time, and there was a little, I don't know if you can see it on camera, but there's like a little clear cut where the clear tape was put. So all I did was trim across, just trim it across there, and we're going to do the huge reveal. So this is the Starlink RV version. It's a smaller rectangle square type. It's not the traditional oval looking one that came out as the first gen. So I'm gonna show that. This is like a little small, very thin, not really cardboard, but it's like that thinner cardboard. It's not the double thick cardboard. It's very thin. It has the Starlink symbol on it. Nothing on the back, just plain white, but I'll show it anyway. Then we have this fancy schmancy little design that was created, most likely 3D printed on a very extremely large unit, most likely. There's that. Okay, here is the, ooh, I like how this is kind of packed. This is very, very sturdy. I can see how they gave us the mount. This will be for the mobile unit. So this is for the mobile unit here. It's very sturdy. So it's not plastic, and there's no way I could, so it's a type of metal. So there's the bottom. And what I'll do is I'll flip it around so y'all can see what the underneath looks like. I'll leave that there for you. Then we have this other neat little piece in here. It looks almost like someone's ovaries. Or a controller. Pew, 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 pew. Like that. And then what we have, this is the monstrosity that does the magic. And here it is. It's already pre-wired into the tubing. This too is like the same similar metal. This does move. I think it's going to position itself. I don't want to burn my luck. I can hear people watching this now that already have experience with this. Dr. Fox, don't move that. It'll do its thing when you turn it on. I was just checking to see if it was loose. That's all. I was not going to pull aggressively. So it's a little dusty, but that's probably because it'd been sitting outside for a bit. Now we can reveal that, because if we told anyone that it was coming, they'd be like, ooh, let's steal it. Horrible, horrible, gross, disgusting human beings in this world we have. And then, so this is like basically a little visual. You can see here, it just says, you know, put it on the stand, point it towards the sun, or plug it in, and then it will start to what it's going to do is, it's going to reposition itself straight up, and then it's going to start looking for the satellite. I have the app in my phone already. I got everything else set up on it. The good news is they gave us a very long and generous wiring, and I'll show you that next. But to continue where we're at, then they've got you to plug in the hub. I'll show you that unit momentarily. And then, of course, as I mentioned, the app. So there's that part there. I'm going to set this back here a little bit. I think think it might be the way it came out. I don't know. I'm quite sure about those residuals on it. That's got me a little concerned. Okay, I feel like I should be wearing gloves right now too. Ooh, this has some weight to it. This is the router, or I guess you could call it the router, or the actual. Okay, here we go. This is all what was known. Like if you bought the original one, supposedly, if my understanding was correct in my research, that all of this was inside the like circular looking one that first came out, and then they separated it into here, unless they had this too and I misread something or watched something. I can't remember. So now I feel terrible that I didn't double check my research prior. There is that looks like a, I think that's where I plugged the key. Yes. So this is where I'm literally doing this out of memory. So this is where you plug it in here. Thankfully they have this set up so there is some like waterproof setting to it as well. Yes, see, we knew Miss Mora the Mora the Explorer was going to have to make her gracious appearance in there. Mora the Explorer, there she goes, stretchy. Okay. Oh, this is one side. It's not the, it's the last gen connector, but it looks very stabilized. But that's where that goes. This is the power. It goes here, inside here, and I'll have to see what it looks like once we have it set up. I'd love to do a part 2 video once we're up and running, and I could kind of show you that, but I'm gonna need another phone to film that part, so that we can show the app. Unless I can find an app that will do that. But so this is the beautiful unit. So this is almost like a glass or plastic on the front. And like I said, this definitely has some weight to it. Here as well. I'm gonna give you just a slow turn. I don't have one of those nice little circular items that you can put down. I'd love to get a motorized circular thing that you can put like a little unit on it. That's about the size of this. It reminds me of a monolith. Like if we had some of the Transformer characters that we show off on our Transformer weekend reveal from our little mini museum, yes, shameless plug, they would almost like they'd stand there and look like this little monolith of the characters. But I don't know, I think that's kind of exciting. So here's that part. Now this is what I was getting at earlier. This is literally like a hefty amount of cable, and it's very, to me it looks like a good like thick extension cord. I don't know what level gauge you would call this, but yes, you coming over to inspect and give your approval? Yes, she's rubbing. Miss Prissy, are you gonna jump in? More in a box? More in a box. She's like, this is mine, this is mine, this is mine, and this is mine. I'm gonna rub this a million times. This is the power adapter, and I like how they've like put that extra, like almost a waterproofish style extra amount around it. And there's a pretty good size cord. It's not bad. And I think there's some small, yep, here we go, regulatory notices and whatnot. This is all the people. I can't quite do that one as well as my hubby can. That's a reference to Monsters Inc. that we're doing. And then the final part is the other, I guess you could call it 3D printed unit here on the bottom part of it. And if you'd like to bring the camera closer, just kind of show you, this is just inside of a box, nothing fancy, just so everyone kind of gets the full effect of this. Not that that's very important anyway, but so there, that was the unboxing of the RV satellite Starlink system. Again, $135 a month. Sorry, just my opinion. It's a little pricey in my opinion. I don't mind paying $75 or $100 or $50 a month, but then some will, I don't know. We'll leave that in your hands for that discussion for a different time. And I know getting into this thing is really pricey up front, $600. I wish they'd get to a point where maybe there's a government refund to get you one for free or you know, to get the unit sent. I just would not suggest the other satellite systems. They're all restricted on data plans. Granted, you get that on the little pucks as well, we call them, as well as some of your mobile hotspots are limited too, which is really saddening. We should be living in an age where, well, first off, we shouldn't even be living in an age with money, but I'm not going to bring that discussion into this. This is about the Starlink. So again, Starlink, $600 up front, excluding tax for your state. This is the RV edition, $135 a month. And we will leave that in your hands. Share in the comments below if you have one, what your experiences are with it. If you'd like to rebuttal about my opinion about something I just said, whatever, it's all good. You know the drill. Take 2 weeks and contemplate what you're thinking about it. And I'll bring that up here. And once again, I can't wait to get this thing going, and we will see you later.